So we live on a ski hill and we went testing the equipment because it's the ultimate test. If it doesn't work in the trail, or if it's too heavy, to come back up, well, it means we have too much stuff, and we'd rather know here when we can make adjustment than when we're in Ireland and we just are stuck with it. Dave, how was the first descent? I mean, I think
as they say over there, rubbish. I think mostly in the sense that it was rubbing. So
yeah,
making a little adjustment here. Not that it was shit, as I think what their rubbish means, but it was rubbing. So bags on the tires. So we're fixing little things, making sure the bags don't rub on the tires, because that would suck for 1,000 kilometers.
Yeah, same for me. I think I need to adjust the amount of things I have here and put more in front, because the in front one is more, I mean, it just doesn't bounce as much. So I think I'll put more in front. My initial thinking was I put very little in front. I don't know, I just don't.
For the handling.
Well, for the handling, that's what I thought, but I don't think it's about the handling. I think it's about the bouncing. So I'll have to adjust here. And the one thing I do have in front is my computer, and now it was kind of bouncing and hitting on this, and I don't think that will be a good thing. So I'm just gonna modify a little bit, but we're testing. That's why we're here for.
I also think, you know, our bike weighs about 20 pounds and we've got about 40 pounds of luggage on it, so it's about 3 times the weight. Or 40 pounds for me means like there's over 200 pounds or about 200 pounds of weight on the bike. So I got to change the shock settings as well, because even though they're locked, they're bouncing, and that makes the ride not so smooth.
Yeah, we're learning. Now that we're stuck and not riding in the trails, we realize we're kind of dumb. We flip this bag towards the bottom, whereas I think if we flip it and close it towards the front, then it brings the weight in front and not like towards the tire. So that's the reality of two amateurs trying to go bikepacking, but I'm glad we did this test. Okay, so now trying it on the way up. I mean, pretty comfortable, and honestly, I don't know if you can see, but I don't have to push that much power, so that's good. Pretty stable on the climbing, right?
Yeah, that's better.
You can keep going, I'll follow you. To put so much power?
Not too bad.
No, same. Alright, so I thought when we posted the first podcast video, a lot of people asked about what gear we're bringing. Note to everyone, we're not pro bikepackers, so don't believe. We'll see it throughout the trip if we made good decisions, but let's see what we're bringing. So I'll start with the front. So as you can see, I have 3 bags on my bag: 1 handlebar, 1 big seat pack, and 1 little bag here. So let's start with the front. I'm bringing sandals because I think sandals are nice. They will be nice to have, maybe in the evenings or if we go on the beach or something like that. So I have sandals here. These straps might be useful for if we find a baguette or something cool to wrap on it. Let's open this bad boy. So here we have the clothes that I'll be accessing throughout the day. So starting with the first rain jacket, just a really nice cycling rain jacket. We have a Wind jacket from Rafa, super easily packable, so definitely bringing that. I have here a buff, a snood. This is a vest, just a wind vest. After much consideration, this ended up not making the trip. Could be useful over there. I'm bringing one long sleeve jersey. So I have the Pro Team training jersey from Rafa. I really like this one, super light. I also have here some gloves. So I have short finger gloves and long finger gloves. Extra pair of socks. Other pair of socks that are warmer for the evenings. Here I have leg warmers and arm warmers and another pair of socks. So 3 pair of socks total. Now, a computer. So I'm bringing my computer. It's in a kind of waterproof sleeve because, I mean, it's a fun trip, but we also want to work and need to work. So I'm bringing the computer. Now what else? I have, this is an extra riding kit. So I'll be riding with one and this will be the extra one. So 1 jersey, 1 sports bra, and 1 bib. The bibs that I choose from Rafa are the Pro Team ones and the Women's Pro Team collection. I chose those because they have a clip here. So the clip is at the back and makes it really easy if you have to pee. I might be wearing a ton of layers, so I think having that will be useful and make my friends happy so they won't have to wait for me that much. What else? All right. What else do we have in here? We have, all right. I mean, I brought jorts. Also not coming. We'll see if they make the cut, but I thought it could be nice to have one nice pair of shorts. I have these shorts, which are the Explore shorts from Rafa, and I like these. These are similar to the ones I'm wearing now, but different color. I like those because I could wear them both on the bike. So if I want extra pockets, I could wear them on the bikes, and there's like 3 extra pockets. But I mean, I'm wearing them now casually, and I think they look nice too, so they can do both. So I think that's a wise choice. Now I have 1 t-shirt, cotton t-shirt from Rafa. Pants, because pants might be cold. And lastly, in this we have computer charger and little pharmacy bag. So nothing special in there, just a toothbrush and earplugs and floss and the simple things. So I think that's it for this part. If we move to this one, I have it's a simple tiny frame bag from Evoc, but I put it's waterproof and I put this camera in there, so it will be easily accessible from the bike. But yeah, I mean, I want to take pictures and I want it to be the camera to be in a place where it's waterproof, so this is going to be a good place for it, I think. Then if we move to the back, I brought shoes. I think it would be nice to have shoes. I put them here because they don't fit inside. On the pro is that they'll be easily accessible, but the con will be that they might be wet if it rains. Like right now, it's starting to rain.
Really, when you want shoes, it's when it's wet. So it's really nice when you wear them and they're already wet from a full day of riding.
Well, told you I'm not a pro. So let's open this one. So this is a new seat pack from Evoc, by the way. So I'm excited to try it, and it's cool because it's reinforced with plastic, so it's pretty solid here. And here it has a BOA attachment, so you can really tighten it, like really tight, and 2 extra straps to secure it. So let's open it and see what I put in there. First, very useful, I have a notebook with a pen if I want to write something down. We planned a bunch of coffee stops, and I think there's a bunch in the little towns that we'll see, but I'm still bringing snacks. riding snacks to make sure I don't bunk. So a few snacks here. I have some recovery powder, earbuds, Euro adapter to like wall adapter to charge things, and all the other wires to charge all my things. What else? I've got underwear. I've got these leggings that, I mean, I'll be wearing that in the airport, like in the plane to get there, these raffle leggings, but they will also be pants for over there. Another t-shirt. Don't know if that's necessary, but another t-shirt, white t-shirt. Another t-shirt. This one. I mean, I thought it'd be nice to have a like kind of a sports t-shirt as well. No, I don't. Not four. I have.
The bikepacker fashionista.
I mean, I have 3 t-shirts. 3 t-shirts.
And the one she's gonna start with. Fly over with.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I also have this shirt, which will be this one.
5 shirts.
This one is like the only sweatshirt I'm bringing, and it's nice. It's merino. It's really light, like it's warm, but it's light, and it packs really small for a sweatshirt. So I could wear it riding, but also in the evening. So I think this one is also good. Now what else? We're getting to the end of it. I have another rain jacket. I mean, I'll have to choose maybe which rain jacket I bring. Not sure it's the right call, but I decided to stick with only 2 rain jackets. This one, so this one is nice too. So it's the Explore rain jacket from Rafa, and I like it because it has a pocket in front, so you can easily access snacks or like a camera because I want to take photos and videos. So that's nice. What else? Podcast equipment. Those are microphones. Podcast recorder. Microphones, wires. Bringing this puffy jacket, Explorer down jacket from Rafa. And lastly, the 3rd rain jacket. So that's, I mean, the reason I'm bringing that many rain jacket, and I might bring it down to 2, but I thought if it's raining all day on the bike and I'm fully wet, in the evening I'll want to have a dry rain jacket. I don't know. So this is another rain jacket. So that's it for the bags. I debated in my head if I would wear some more like casual riding clothes or more bibs jersey, and I ended up choosing bib and jersey, shorts and jerseys, because I want to have pockets. So I think having the riding jersey with pockets will make it easier to have the GoPro there, some snacks, my phone. I think it's more suited to what we're gonna do. So that's the choice I made. So now that we have seen the equipment, and maybe there's too much, but that's so far, that's what I'm bringing. Let's talk about the bike. So this is the bike I'll be riding. It's the Canyon Lux full suspension mountain bike. This is the bike that I want to ride for Marathon World Championships. So this was my decision. Since I'm racing with that, I thought it will just be easier to ride with it as well to get to the race while bikepacking. So that's what I'm using. The bike is built with the SRAM transmission group set. I'll be riding with the Expedo pedals, Expedo mountain bike pedals. While we're here, Bevo bottles. So I'm bringing 2 bottles, and that's all the water I have with me. But, you know, our days are between 100 and 140 kilometers, and there will be stops for water, so I think that should be plenty. If we move on to here, I have the Physique saddle mounted with the Evoque bag, Reverb RockShox Axis dropper posts, which I'll use more during the race, not really during bikepacking. And if we move towards the front, here in the front I have my Karoo 2 from Hammerhead. It's currently closed, but I'm choosing this computer because the navigation is really good on it. And we want to have good navigation. I spent hours mapping the routes on Komoot, and we want to have them correctly. So Karutu here, we added some tape here to make sure we can protect our bike and the paint job from the bags. And I think that's it for the bike. I'll be wearing these Physique Ferox shoes. So those are the ones that I'm training with all the times. Those are the ones I'll be wearing also for the race. So I'm just bringing this one pair of shoes for both the bike packing and the race. And I'll be wearing these 100% glasses. I chose those because the lens is kind of midway between clear and sunny. So I think if it's sunny, yes, this is how you see through them. So if it's sunny, they will protect my eyes, but also if it's raining, they will be fine too. So that's my setup. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, maybe I'm forgetting something, but if so, we'll find out over there. Maybe I'm bringing too much. Again, we'll find out over there. So we'll see. So Dave, I mean, I brought all the unnecessary things. What are the things that we actually need that you're bringing?
You have the electronics, and I'll have what we need to build the bike and unbuild the bike. And so first, my strategy is when I'm going to pack the bikes in the box, I'm going to make sure I can do it with these tools. So that way I'm pretty certain when I get there, I can rebuild them back with only these tools. And so what we have...
It's a good thing we have David in our family for logistics.
Yeah, otherwise everybody has their shoes strapped on top of their bags right in the rain. My main tool is this little Feedback Sports Gaia, which comes in a super cool little case. It's a very, very useful tool. So it's got all sorts of ways you can use it. You can use it like this for like a quick access. You can use it like this as a torque meter and ratchet. So it's fixed torque here to 5 Newton meter. So you know how when you tighten your bolt, it's automatically stops. And you can store and use both bits in both sides of it. Swap it around. So it's a great tool. Got all these different bits here. So basically all I need almost for the bikes. And then those that I added in there, I got this 8mm bit one that's good for crank and pedals. So it fits in there. Boom. So you got a tool. And then I've got this, the e-bikes that Mag's gonna use for World, the engine, which I might have to remove, needs this big ass Torx one. I don't know what it is. I think it's 40 or 50 Torx, but this is the one. I don't know what's the size, but I know this is the one. And so this is going to be our main tool, which is really cool. It's got everything. It's super accessible. It's small. It fits in a pocket. You know, you can even strap it on top of your bags here. There's like a little thing to strap it on, so that's great. Other than that, we have this Canyon tool here that also has some tire patches, some plugs, and this little Canyon tool here has basically everything else that we need. So it's a chain tool, it's another ratchet tool, it's a thing to push your plugs in. It's even a CO2 inflator through that way. You put your cartridge in there and then you're good to go. So that's a great little tool as well that we're going to use over there. Fits in this slick little pocket, wraps in and over itself. Boom. And then I got some extra ones. I'm hoping we don't flat that much, but I mean, you're never too safe.
I mean, I have a question. Are we going to buy CO2 over there?
We'll try to smuggle some on the flight. There's always different rules. I think the last time we flew to Air Canada, that was 2, which was news to me. So we'll see about that. We're bringing 1 tube. Obviously, that's enough. Obviously, I think Caitlin and Franz have some too. So if they do, then we have 1. Otherwise, if we do flat and it's so big that we need a tube in, our next goal will be head to a bike shop to get another tire, get it fixed, get it sorted out. So I think with 1 will be good. I got some zip ties here, just because, I mean, you never know. I got a SRAM battery charger and a spare battery, We'll be taking off the battery from the dropper posts so that the posts are a little thinner with the bags, so we'll have more batteries too, so we'll be good with that. I have this shock pump, which is the shock pump. It's super small. I mean, see compared to a tube, it's super small, and this is the pump that comes with the Canyon bikes. When you buy a bike online from Canyon, it comes in a box, and it's got all the tools you need to build it up. Even the torque meter in there, but there's also this slick little shock pump that's given. So that's cool. It's small. It fits perfectly in our bags.
And we'll need that because we realized today in our testing that
when you add 40 pounds to a bike, you got to change the setting. And sometimes in flights, with the changes in altitude and pressure and all that stuff, you get over at your destination and the pressure in your shock isn't what it was. So here we have it. Otherwise, we have some spare chain links just in case something happens. So spare chain links here. Bottle of lube, dry lube, use it daily. We've got this, we're not sponsored. We buy these pumps. I just really like them. They're great. They're called EDC1 tool. They're by 1UP. There's some Gorilla tape wrapped around it here. That's always something that's cool to have. You know, maybe you break something, you break a shoe, you break a saddle, something major breaks, you can always tape it, but you can, if you wrap your tape around it, then you always have tape. So that's good. This tool also has...
So it fits on the bike?
It fits on the bike, yeah. There's like a little stand on the water bottle holder on the bottle cage, and then this fits in there. And this, when you pop it open, I won't pop it open now, but there's a CO2 cartridge in there. So you really got everything you need in there, and a chain tool. So literally all we need. All we need for tools fits here and could probably fit in the pockets of a pair of jeans. Wow. So that's pretty solid.
Perfect. And I know that Franz is bringing the sunscreen, so we can count on him for that. And I think we have everything.
That's about it.
Oh,